How have you been? What have you been up to? It's been a while. Sorry, the camera's a bit wobbly. And today I just wanted to talk about barking. So if you can see me and hear me clearly, then please give us a thumbs up or type something in the comments. And welcome to Coffee with Kate with no coffee because it's far too hot. So I've got my juice, but that's actually inside. So who are the Dogs Code? So the Dogs Code are a training and coaching company. Hi Sarah. Have you got some cold weather up there? So it's beautiful here. Beautiful blue sky. So the Dogs Code are a training and coaching company, and we specialise in Dachshunds, Dachshunds, sausage dogs, wiener dogs, Daxies, Doxies, however you want to pronounce them. And we help owners who are feeling stressed, embarrassed, or lack confidence. And that's they're the three issues that our clients have. And dog training isn't just about training your dog; it's about training you as well. So educating and being there to support you. So having somebody there alongside you who is professional, who knows the stuff that you don't, is always going to be helpful for you. And what we aim to do is create best friends through positive training. So by positive training, what we mean is that we give our dogs choices. We don't use collars or sprays or punishment or fear-based training. So we don't like hit our dogs. We don't use physical reprimands, that type of thing. So we just use kind methods. And the way to remember that is, if you just say to yourself, does it feel kind? Does it look kind? And if the answer is yes, then it probably is kind. If the answer is no, then it's probably not. So today I wanted to pop in and talk about barking. So there's been a lot of you contact me about barking issues, amongst other amongst other things as well. But barking, and as if on cue, somebody's dog's just started barking. It's not mine. Mine's sitting just there, if you can see her. No doubt she'll come join in a sec though. So barking, what are our dogs barking at? Are they barking to alert us to something? Are they barking because they're frustrated? Are they barking because they're excited? What are they barking at? Are they barking because someone's knocked on the door and they're alerting us to it? Are they barking because they want to go and greet somebody, so they're getting frustrated? Are they barking at a dog on the other side of the road or a bike going past? Are they getting frustrated? Are they getting worked up? Are they getting wound up? What are they actually barking at? And it's important to think about what they are actually barking at. And is it a response that is based on fear? Are they scared of the thing? Are they trying to get closer to it, or are they trying to get further away from it? So they may be barking because they're scared. They may be barking to try and keep that thing further away from them and to stop it coming closer. So for example, another dog, it might be that they're actually trying to keep it away from them, so they're making themselves sound big and scary to actually, because they're feeling a little bit anxious, and they may be barking because they're frustrated. They may be barking because they've greeted every dog that they've ever met, and they don't know how to focus on you, and they don't know how to concentrate on you. So take your training right back to basics. Go right back to the beginning and look at just your walking. So nice loose lead walking, getting their attention on you, and having time for your walk. So don't rush your walk, and just enjoy the time that you've got together, and use the other dogs, or whatever the problem is, the dogs, the cars, the cyclists, the cats, whatever it is, use them to your advantage. So use them as your distractions. So they're not for your dogs to be greeting and meeting, they're for you to create distance. So between, and when I talk distance, I'm talking like the other side of the field, if that's where your dog is able to work with you. If they can obviously get closer, then fine. But work at where your dog is comfortable. So what we see a lot is that dogs are being pushed over threshold because humans want our dogs to go and say hello to the other dog. Not every dog wants to say hello to another dog. And it shouldn't be something that's practiced all the time. it gets our dogs into a bad habit that they then expect that every dog or every person they come across, they're going to get to go and greet. So it's worth sometimes just sitting nice and calmly with them, letting the passers-by go by, and carrying on about your walk as you would. Sometimes dogs will bark because they are excited. So when they're excited, so it tends to be the screechy, screamy type barking, which sounds like they're being killed. But again, you have to think, why are they doing this, and what could you do to reduce that down? So the first thing you could do is, again, create more distance between both the dogs. So create more distance between them, so your dog is able to focus on you. Because if your dog isn't able to focus on you, it's likely they're not looking at you, and it's likely they're not listening to you either. So you just end up being a bit of white noise going, stop it, do this, let's go this way, da, 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 da. Have something really simple in place. Have some nice tasty treats on you. Drop some treats on the floor, let them find the treats on the floor, and start breaking into a game. Make it fun, make it a game, and walk the opposite direction, so you're creating more distance between you. Yeah, okay. So, Sarah, you've put Reggie does the whole get away from my house and reinforces his own barking. Okay, yeah. So with yeah, self-rewarding barking. So that's really for us to address. So what would we rather them do? So if somebody's walking by, where would you rather him be? Would you rather him go? Would you rather him, sit? Can you block the view from him? Is there anything that you can do to reduce that down? So the more are allowed to do a behaviour, so barking in this case, so the more they're able to bark at things, the more they will continue to do that. So whether it's self-rewarding in terms of in the house, or whether it's outside and barking at another dog, if they do that over and over again, they will keep doing that over and over again, because they will eventually find it rewarding, and you are likely to be rewarding it as well. But then sometimes what happens is that if we've got a fearful dog on a lead and we go for a walk, then as soon as we see another dog, we start tensing. Our bodies go tense, we start pulling on the leads, and we're actually transferring how we're feeling and how they're then behaving in turn. So it's worth thinking about where your walk is, who you're likely to come across. Is your walking environment suitable? So at the minute, obviously we're all distancing still, but is a walk in a park with a load of off-lead dogs going to be suitable for you? Or would it be more suitable to go for a walk around the street, or to a area like a car park, where there are limited distractions there? And I'm saying distractions as in the dogs, the bicycles, the traffic, that type of thing. Because our dogs have three different stages really. So when our dogs see something that piques their interest, or that makes them feel a little bit scared, they have three options. So they can either fight, so they can go into the situation, they can flee, which is likely to be hiding behind us or running away from it, or they can freeze. And most dogs choose the option of freezing. And why do they choose the option of freezing? So it's to give the other dog an opportunity to either get into their space or get out of their space. They freeze while their body is deciding what they're going to do. And it's this point where human intervention is needed. So this is the point where owners need to step in and help our dogs out. It may be that our dog is lying down and that's their position to freeze. It may be that our dog is lunging at other dogs or people. But all of this is very normal. It's very normal behaviour, but we have to remember that the more it's practiced, the more it will continue. So we have to think about, what would we rather them do? So when they're in the freeze and they're looking at another dog, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to sit aside of you? Do you want them to look at you? Do you want them to turn around and walk the other way? Have a think about what it is you want them to do and practice that behaviour, and start with that behaviour at home. So if it is just a sit at the side of you, then practice a sit at the side of you. If it's a middle, then practice a middle. Start at home where there are no distractions at home. It's neutral, and then you can start going out. So you can start going out to the car parks, and then you can introduce more distractions, but at your own space, at your own pace as well. So I hope that's useful for you. Let me just read this last one. The mind lies down flat and refuses to move. Then when the dog approaches, he barks and lunges. I can't get him to take treats because it's over threshold. Okay, so Catherine, you've kind of answered your own statement there. So he's likely to be over threshold. So work at him when he's under threshold. Introduce calming games before you go out on your walk. Introduce calming games before he gets to that downward position. Or introduce them while he's in that down position. So have a seat beside him. Sit down beside him. And try not to get too wound up yourself. I hope you found that useful. If you're watching on replay, then type replay in the comments. And if you haven't done so yet, then take our quiz. The quiz is on the website at www.thedogscode.com. And if you're struggling, then give me a shout. We've got a free consultation that you can book in. And apart from that, enjoy the sunshine or the not so good weather wherever you are. And I'll speak to you all soon. So take care for now. Bye.